We have survived economic collapse. We have survived migration and displacement. We have survived fake news even before the term was coined. And we have learned that cooperation has no losers. Perhaps that's why we believe that Europe remains the most fertile ground to turn the darker currents of history into shining paths of the future. Europe for us is as much a shared spiritual space as it is a mosaic of many different regions, languages, and religions. Perhaps that's why we feel the need, not just for new policies, but for a new kind of politics, one that redefines not only who we are, but how we are together, among us, and with the world. One that sees Europe not as a fortress to defend, nor as a museum to preserve, but as a shared soul to be protected, a shared destiny to be lived, and a shared future to be built. To do that, we must not only invest in defense and resilience, but in the hearts and minds that will carry forward Europe's soul, Europe's destiny, and Europe's future. And let me ask you, my very dear friends, why not imagine an EPC of education, of science, and artificial intelligence, and transnational lines beyond weaponry, a terrain of interconnected sources of knowledge, research, and innovation, where non-EU or not yet EU territories can become new frontiers for investments, free from bureaucracy, regulations, and fiscal burdens. A revival of what followed the fall of the Berlin Wall, when Western Europe discovered its eastern half, and the investments flowed eastward, drawing the newcomers into the embrace of a free Europe and ushering the last sustained era of growth, of real growth in the old Europe, where high dividends returned from the investments in the new frontier. Let's give Europe's young people and start-uppers a better reason to stay than just talking about weapons and rearming. And let's give them a strong motivation to build and to dream on European soil, instead of looking and going far away to follow their dreams. Our struggle cannot be solely about resisting what others might do to us. It must also be about what we must do for ourselves, our children, and our Europe. It's not just about resisting destruction, this goes without saying, but it's about daring to build